Thank you.
She's a beaut.
This is terrible lighting.
What's the turbo timer set for right now?
You guys, I just bought a Troopy. What? I love this truck. Yeah, I switched to the dark side. Traded in my Land Rover Defender for a stunning, actually super sick Australian Toyota Troop Carrier. Like the sickest one you've ever seen in your whole life. Like, not a big deal. Yeah, I know. We'll get into it. This bad boy right here is a 1994 Toyota Land Cruiser Troop Carrier. 75 series, right-hand drive, freshly rebuilt 1HZ diesel engine under the bonnet, and it's sitting on 33-inch mud tires that absolutely crush it on the trail. Trust me, I've put it to the test, okay? You guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I panicked and put my clutch in and rode my brakes down that entire time, but the boys don't need to know that. You know what I mean? Let me show you the Troopy I got. And also, listen, no one could replace Poe in my heart, but I'm so in love with this Troop Carrier. I don't even know how to convey it. Like, I could cry. I love it so much. It's the sickest thing in the world. Okay, I present to you the Troop Carrier. Are you joking me? Look at this thing. Got a light bar. It's got spotties. Apparently this CB radio is illegal in America, so I'll probably have to take that off because you can hear cops and stuff. But also this color is only one of 50 in Australia. It's super rare original red paint. How cool is this thing? Ah, like, it's crazy. Right hand drive, of course. Yep, I have a sparkling water in the cup holder because it's my rig, so of course. You know, obviously the seats are a little beat up, but I mean, it's like a 30-year-old vehicle. It's got a shelf up here, kind of like I do with my Alucab conversion. Totally built out in the back. Fridge right there. We've got an awning on this side, spare tire, trash bag, shower cube just like on Poe, roof rack obviously. Joel also got this disco, which is super cool. Love it. Love the color. Joel, buddy, hope you don't mind I'm using your disco as a tripod. So, we've got a bug net right here, which is amazing. Why have I never installed this on Poe? These switches right here. Okay, watch. Oh, that's my water system. I forgot to show you guys that. So I have like a full shower system, like a 75 liter. That sounds wrong. I have a big water tank on this side. So you have like a hose that runs to the other side so you can take showers. And then I also have a freaking air compressor on here. I have an air compressor on my Troopy. So that's what that button does. Turns on my water. This, what does this do? Oh, that turns on my fridge. This, what does this do? Oh, those are my awning lights. There's lights inside the awning. That's what that is. Orange lights? Yeah, so it'll attract those bugs. And then I also have white lights. Or no. Don't I? Let's get inside. Yeah. All right, buddy. There's a built-in fan right there. For the summer, that's gonna be amazing. The interior build is pretty similar to Poe, where it's like the same type of bed where you can double it and lay all the way across. This comes up like this, like a couch. Got a counter here. But yeah, just see. No idea what that is. I'll ask Joel. So in short, it's absolutely perfect and more built out even than Poe is. I mean, minus like the Alucab conversion and things like that. But it's perfect. Also, brand new rebuilt engine. $25,000 went into the engine. Brand new. We have all the receipts to prove it. The sole purpose of coming to Australia was to get a summer rig, right? To bring back to the States to travel around in for a few months while my truck is down and out. Poe will be being rebuilt. Okay, so the way that I saw it, I really only had like 3 options. A, I could go to my mom's house and do nothing all summer. that's out. B, I could rent an overlanding rig and travel around in that for the summer, but that's very expensive, like honestly, just as expensive as just like buying a project rig. Or option C, I could buy something, travel around in it for the summer, maybe add some upgrades to it, maybe sell it after. Honestly, like no harm, no foul. I was only really seeing upsides to option C. Being a Land Rover Defender owner, one of my most common comments, especially when my Defender breaks down, God forbid it's an old vehicle, is you should have bought a Toyota. Why didn't you get a Toyota? This never would have happened to you if you bought a Toyota. And so I was like, you know what? Let's see if that's actually true. So I called up Joel and I said, hey, Defender is going away for the summer. I'm in the market for a new rig. And basically here's my requirement. Want it to be a Toyota, want it to be super extremely off-road capable, has to be right-hand drive, because I'm annoying about that now, I guess. Long story short, after months of deliberation and secretly planning things behind the scenes, Joel and I decided to make a joint business trip to the only place worthy of finding an epic off-roading Toyota that is right-hand drive, Australia. And I just want to say the travel experience of getting over here was brutal because...
Fun fact, I am on my deathbed. I literally am so sick. I started getting sick like couple days ago and I was like, don't do this to me, don't do this to me. I have over a 30-hour travel day to get to Australia and you're telling me I'm getting sick? That was me 2 days ago. Yep, fully sick now. I'm on like day 3, which is like the worst of it, you know? My liver is probably gonna shut down on this trip from the amount of cold medicine I'm taking. I'm in the Chicago airport right now waiting for a few things. 1, workers to arrive so that I can drop my big luggage. 2, we're waiting to meet up with Joel. I have made myself a little barricade so nobody can see me filming because I'm shy. I've been tracking Joel's flight and he landed, so he's most likely downstairs waiting for his luggage and then just gonna come meet us hopefully soon. We have an almost 14-hour flight from here to Tokyo, Japan, and then it's almost a 10-hour flight from Tokyo to Australia. But I'm really, really excited. I think it's just now hitting me that we are going to Australia for a few weeks and that I am getting a new rig. Also, we don't even have anything in the works, which is not a good vibe. Yeah, at this point, I 100% should have a rig lined up, ready, waiting for me to get there and buy it, but I have nothing. I have listings of things that I think could be good, but I have no leads. Like, I'm not talking to anybody. I think Joel and I basically, our plan of attack is just to hit the ground running. Hey, buddy. Let's freaking go, right?
I know, I could have sworn the old... is this on?
Yeah, it is. Say your piece. Are you excited?
Tokyo's gonna be sweet. We're gonna find a samurai sword and we're gonna get in a fight and bow to our sensei.
In order to expedite
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, are you stay in Japan?
No.
No.
Thank you for flying with ANA and our Star Alliance partner.
Just realized I've never been in Asia before, so this is a big deal. 2 continents, 1 trip.
I spent all of the flights coming over here being deathly ill and fighting for my life. It was crazy. I haven't been that sick in a while, so unfortunately I was kind of like down and out for the count, but anyways. We finally landed in Sydney, grabbed a rental car, and made it to our Airbnb after 30 plus hours of travel, and I promptly crashed for about 14 hours. Yeah. Joel and I hit the town to do what we came here to do, buy ourselves trucks. We did make a pit stop at the #1 rated coffee shop in the entire world, which is in Sydney, because duh, but then it was back to business. Joel imports and sells super cool vehicles for a living, so he's an old pro at this whole process. He already had a few rigs lined up to purchase, so that's where we started.
What do you got here, Joel?
Getting at 130. Quad cab, 300 TDI.
Reporting in from our first full day in Australia. This is crazy. Joel is currently out on a test drive for a Defender that he is thinking of purchasing, and I am just holding down the fort at the rental car. Okay. As you can tell by my voice, I am still very sick. Although I will say I feel maybe like 10 to 20% better today, which is good. It was a pretty rough few travel days for me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Happy to be here in Sydney. It's beautiful. We drove by the ocean one time, and I've already said I'm gonna move here like 4 different times, so I am easily impressed. I think our plan of attack for today is just to secure Joel's defenders, and then we're gonna start hunting for a rig for me. But yeah, the hunt continues. There's one rig that I really wanted to go look at nearby that is currently pending for sale, so that sucks. But I'll find something, right? And if not, I'll just drive one of Joel's defenders around until I find something cool.
Joel secured both defenders and had other trucks lined up to go look at too. I, on the other hand, was still striking out. In the meantime, while I was waiting for an awesome rig to come my way, we continued to explore the neighborhood of the Airbnb. We went to dinners and breakfast every morning.
That is too much. That's way too much.
And Joel made sure to get me out of Troopy research mode by forcing me to help change his tires. He said it was for my own good. He was right.
What year is your 130, Joel?
98.
98. Yeah, so if it is not already sold by the time this video posts, go check out Joel's Power Stance Import Export website, powerstanceimport.com. This possibly could be listed for sale. Joel is forcing me to change a tire. Sunday school. Gotta learn. I know how. You know, when I was like 19, I got a flat tire and I changed it while my boyfriend at the time watched, and then he told me I was emasculating him. So.
Good. All right, and then you can see if your tire spins, and then you're good. Unless it's.
What if I'm not strong enough?
Then you sit there stranded. There you go. Now while you got it there, put a couple of these on.
Yep. Oh my gosh, it scared me.
Listen, I was definitely grateful for the distraction, and while I was getting discouraged not having anything in the works while Joel is over here multiple trucks deep, little did I know that the gorgeous red Troopy that wasn't even for sale was about to fall straight into our laps.
All in a day's work. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So after my lesson in tire changing, it was time for me to get back to researching as much as I could about the Troopies in the area, the best models and years to purchase, and things to look out for when going to purchase one. Speaking of having to do all of that research, let me show you guys my new favorite browser that has been absolutely killing it for me, Opera. One of my favorite features, hands down, is the split screen. You just drag a tab down and suddenly you have 2 tabs side by side. This is so helpful for researching and multitasking because there's nothing more annoying than having to click between everything when I'm trying to just plan something out. Also, when it comes to organization, Opera has tab islands, making it super easy for you to group your tabs by context. Here I have one for all of my editing websites. I have one for shopping, one for travel, one for research, and also they can be expanded and collapsed just like this. Now, Tab Traces is also a super cool tool. It helps you keep track of which tabs you've most recently visited by underlining the tabs with the darkest line being the most recently visited. There is also the lovely floating music player. I love that I can play the Beastie Boys right here in the browser and even detach and move the player wherever I want to. Even outside of the browser, no need to switch between tabs. You can also customize the look and the feel of the browser with themes. My personal favorite theme is Aurora. And just when you're thinking, oh my gosh, this browser couldn't be any more capable, bam, they have the integrated AI tool called Aria. Personally, I've been asking Aria a million different questions during my research process. I'm trying to get more familiar with my troop carrier. It's been a lifesaver for me. Aria's command line also allows you to manage your tabs using natural language. For example, you could ask it to group a certain amount of tabs together. You can download Opera now with the link down in the description. And thank you to Opera for sponsoring today's episode. After all of my research, thanks to Opera, no kidding, Joel and I finally found a troop carrier we thought could be good for me. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys, it was a little rough. It even had trouble starting when we got there. It wasn't built out for camping in the back, but it was a good price. We took it on a test drive and Joel said it could be a really good option for me, so I made an offer. I really thought this troop carrier was the one. We even celebrated with Australian beers with that owner, but unfortunately the sale ended up falling through and we were back to square one. But that's okay, because when one door closes, often another one opens, and sometimes behind that second door is just the most gorgeous, perfect for you, rare, red, stunning Troopy you've like ever seen in your life, bud. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know? It all worked out how it was supposed to. Yeah, the story of how it came to be is actually pretty insane because it was not even for sale. It was a total God thing. Basically how this came about is Joel bought a Defender off of a guy and then made best friends with him. And then that guy talked to a friend who owned this Troopy and said, hey, there's some Americans in town looking for a Troopy, you should sell yours. And he was like, it's been sitting around, I guess if they want to come look at it, they can. And we went and looked at it, and Joel struck a deal on my behalf, and we got it. It wasn't even for sale, it wasn't listed. It was like a friend of a friend that was just like, yeah, if they want to come look at it, they can.
The destination is on your left. Arrived.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna put it in the center console. This oxidation on the hood.
Okay.
I think so.
Talk to me.
Wrapped exhaust, stainless. New prop shaft.
Something's like chipping off here. Look at all this. What's this?
Yeah, a soft spot in the floor.
Yeah, which they don't come with from factory for the turbo. Yeah, and like it's got a brand new head from Toyota.
Okay.
Yeah, so the motor's all fresh and everything. And yeah, all the dual battery stuff. It's got a oil catch can there, but it plumbs back into the intake, so it's all legal and stuff.
Oil comes out of the breather and then goes back into the intake?
Yeah, so it...
Oh, it is quiet.
That's definitely not a Land Rover.
It's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you can tell this is like the girl spot. There's like lotion right here.
What's that? Like girl hair? Oh, it's insulation.
Thoughts, Joel?
Oh, it's a beaut. It's so quiet. Look at it. That's straight through exhaust too.
Yep.
I was on the wrong side of the road there just now.
Last ride down the hill, and then Joel's gonna try to negotiate us a Troopy.
Do some car sales stuff.
Yeah. So after Joel negotiated on my behalf, and he absolutely killed it. He actually noticed that the seller's friend had a Land Rover Discovery, which was also not for sale, by the way. But after Joel convinced them to let him take a look at it and take it on a quick test drive, Joel bought the Disco for himself. So funny to me, oh my gosh. Also, this Land Rover Discovery has a lot of lore and crazy things that are gonna happen later in this trip in future episodes, so you just keep that in mind, okay? Good times. I love that it's red.
What's the turbo timer set for right now? Just 30 seconds.
You guys, I just bought a Troopy. What? Oh my gosh. Where's my wiper? This is so weird. It's like so weird being in something that's not Poe. Where is Joel?
Hello.
Where'd you go, bud?
Oh, Ben said there's a turnaround up there. I'm on my way back now.
All right, I'll just turn around. Hold on. This is not a Defender. Oh my gosh, the bonnet is so long. This is so awkward. I can't see. First drive in the Troopy, you guys. This is so awkward. I can tell I'm so used to Poe. Like everything is so. Okay. All right. I'll let you guys know when we get back. Say what you just said.
I said you're gonna get more thumbs up in this than in the Defender. I'm sorry.
I said don't talk about my baby like that.
Listen, you might want to cheat on your baby.
No, Poe is my husband, my old half-dead husband. I love the red. Joel, we got so lucky. Like this, even the one we were looking at, like nothing compared to this.
No.
We literally left and immediately I was like, thank you, sweet baby infant Jesus. I have to get a cord attached to it so I can play Beastie Boys and christen it the right way.
Look at the size of this mirror. Look at this.
I know, a shelf.
Groceries up here.
It's just like Poe from the yellow cab. It's my library. It's where I keep all my books, mate.
You could put a whole gallon of milk up here. This thing's awesome.
I noticed is that the brakes aren't great. Like, it's heavy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's just like you gotta be slow to stop. Poe is a quicker stop than this.
Okay. You got an armrest? You have armrests
I
on
got
yours.
2, yeah.
On both sides? Wow.
He said it's like a lounge chair when you're driving.
Totally fall asleep. But the door cards, everything's like so tight.
Yeah.
Pretty solid clunk. And you have these mirrors? I mean, windows? You seen these? These are from like, you do that, and it just points the air right at you.
Yeah. She's a beaut. Gorgeous. Do I put premium diesel in it? What's the difference?
Probably a little cleaner. You want to treat your baby right, or do you want?
Yeah, I do. Wow, they really trusted her.
They do.
First fill up. My new AC/DC air freshener. I need to get a Beastie Boys one of these. Stat. That is so funny.
Hey, bud, I'll just be a mini here. If that's all
Got your new rig.
right. Yep.
We just picked up Joel's vehicle and we are hitting the road. We're currently racing against the clock because Joel is trying to buy a rooftop tent for this trip, and the place closes at 5, and we are going to be getting there like within minutes of the place closing. So we're trying to hit the road and see if we can make it. Hello, sir.
Alright, it's still saying, hey, it's still saying that we can get there before close by like 6 minutes. And we could speed a little, and maybe the GPS will lose a few minutes on the way there, but we'll definitely have to stop and fill up and stuff.
Yeah.
But we can try.
Hitting the road, buddy. This is such a weird thing, but I just felt a raindrop on my right foot, meaning that this truck is also leaky when it rains outside. If you guys know, my Defender literally is like a faucet when it rains out over my driving foot. And I feel kind of sentimental that this one is the same way. I don't know. Cracks me up. I can never have a dry foot when it's raining. It's just not in the cards for me. I can't think of anything more perfect than what we bought. Like, it's insane. It's insane. I mean, it is 30 years old, okay? So it's not gonna be like pristine, but it's perfect for me. Fridge, like I said, huge water tank, sound system fitted in, right-hand drive, of course. I added that little AC/DC air freshener today. Backup cam, CB radio. Joel and I have been talking this entire drive today on the CB radio. I honestly don't know what else to say. We came here and conquered, and so now the next 2 weeks of the trip are gonna be touring Australia and getting like the best content possible. But yeah, I'm just super excited to have it. The red color is my, besides like the engine and the fact that it's all basically like brand new and ready to go. The kid was actually building it out to do a lap of Australia, so he was like making sure everything was perfect to live out of it. And yeah, besides all that, my favorite part is the red color. I'm obsessed. Joel has bought 3 Land Rovers so far for his business. So he's been doing well too. But yeah, we have one night left in an Airbnb, and then we are hitting the road and basically just gonna be living the road life for the last 2 weeks that we're here. I'm really excited. I get to spend my first night in it tomorrow, so all good. Yeah, that's the rig. Okay, I'm super excited. I have to get to bed though, because we have to leave really early in the morning to go meet a friend and start filming. So, okay. See you guys later. We got a leak. Well, all my gear oil is out of my transfer case, so that's not good.
Straighten up, straighten up.
Both of our rigs are stuck right now on the beach after sunset. Yikes. Tide just came up to there. Joel is right there. Could turn into a pickle very fast. Like, we need to get out of here. Oh man, you guys have no idea what's coming. Oh, it gets crazy. It's freaking nuts. All right, I gotta go. See you in the next one.